Hello everyone, thanks for dropping by. This is just a video reply to the poster in my Dragon Path Battlefield 4 video that's wanted to see what my setup was, and as people post their gaming setups I thought I'd show you my rig so you can see what I play on and what I generally do computing on. There's my chair, and as you can see that's the base unit. It's a Corsair Carbide 500R which I bought from Scan. In fact, most of the stuff I've got I bought from Scan. That, as you can see, is the subwoofer for my speakers, which are there. They're Logitech THX speakers, which I don't use much at all, as I just use my headphones, which are there. The Corsair headphones, I forget the model, but they're really good. You can wear them for hours and they're very comfortable. And when I change this system in about 8 years, because I'm 58 now and I've had this set up for 3 years, I'll be getting a new one 2022, and I might do another video way in the future to show you my new setup, but for now this is the existing setup that I've got. I'll just show you the interior. Sorry about this, people. I have a light there for when I dedust my PC. Put that on the subwoofer for a bit while I undo the plate. Yeah, as I said, I just have the light there for when I dedust the filters beginning the first day of every month. Right. Now, that is a Seasonic 1000 watt PSU at 80% proof. It's an American company and it's brilliant. Not the slightest problem with it at all. Oh, awkward, Christopher. Now, that there is a black gold TV card which I can get TV programs on the monitor at the top. I'll show you that in a bit. That's the GeForce GTX PYN, that's a New York company. I did have a AMD, I think it's 9760 black model. I decided to give AMD a try after being with Nvidia for ages, but I had it for about 12 days, then it popped, so I swapped it for a brand new one because it's still under warranty. Then I sold that, and the difference I went to this, and I'm not trying AMD again because Nvidia, I've had no problem with them at all. That's 16 meg of DDR3 RAM. The next one I'm going to have about either 32 or 64 meg. The motherboard is an Asus. I've always liked Asus boards. It's, what the hell is it? I'll tell you in a bit when I get out of here. But as you can see, there is the fans for the liquid cooling system, and oh bloody hell, I don't know if you can, I think I can zoom out. Whoops, the other way. There's a 2 terabyte solid state, not solid state, hard drive that houses the movies from this camera and the gameplay, because they're big files, as you know. Above that is a 240 gig OCZ solid state drive. It was housing games, but I had a malware attack and I had to reformat everything to get rid of it, and I decided to swap over because I was running out of disk space. Above that is also in there is a 120 OCZ hard drive which I host Battlefield 4 and EVE Online on, and sometime in the future I might host the Armour 4 because I don't want to play Armour 3 because I don't really care much for Armour 3. I don't like the island because it's too dried up, but you're not here to hear me talk about that. I'll just put the top back because it's a bit fiddly. This side, sorry, side back. I got this case because it's got the 30mm, the big fan on the side to complement the two fans at the front and the fan at the back. As you know, you can't have enough airflow in these things in case it overheats. I've never had that problem because at the most, even after heavy usage, it just gets lukewarm, just tepid, just to chill off. So, but better to be safe than sorry. It's finger tight, a lot better than the other old phone cases. As you know, you had to get a screwdriver and do them up. That's a standard LG Blu-ray which I use for loading stuff on and also movies. That can come off the filter. That's the radiator for the... Oh, you're getting old, Christopher. The radiator for the liquid cooling. That's a Samsung, what is it, 500 gigabyte portable hard drive. Before I could reformat stuff, I had to save stuff, and I dumped everything on that. That's my BT hub. It's the 76 meg optical fiber. I upgraded that from the TalkTalk because I can upload speeds at about 18 to 20 meg, which is what I wanted to upload these big files. That's my printer. It's a Hewlett Packard LaserJet 1000 P1005. I've had no problem with it. It's black and white and I've still got the original cartridge in it. Mr. Gamer's getting played over in California is always bitching about his inkjet printers, and he's been told about swapping to a LaserJet, but he takes no damn notice, so sod him. As I said, those are my headphones, the Corsair. That's what I do, my gaming one, and the commentary with the microphone. That's my printer, not printer, you silly bugger. My scanner, it's a Canon LIDE 110. It's good. What's that? Saga car insurance. Never mind. Not with them anymore. At least I know where that is. Keyboard first. Zoom out. Whoops, other way. That's an ordinary Microsoft keyboard. It's a keyboard 3000. I've had that a while. I've had this whole system for about 3 years, little over 3 years, and apart from the malware, it's been faultless. I did have 2 Logitech boards before, but I decided to go with Microsoft, so I didn't like the look of any of the Logitech boards on their website, so I'll change it. I might go for Logitech board in my next PC, but that's years from now, so this one will do for me. I did used to have Logitech mice as well, but I wore 3 of them out. This is a Razer Abacus 2014. It hasn't got the two buttons there, which I tend to miss because the other two mice did have them. But if this one packs up, the next Razer mice I get will have one. This is the Goliath mat. I did have a solid mouse mat, but this one's alright. I gotta be careful with the side because you can see I haven't got much space. This is a nice mouse. You can get them flat, but I don't care for them because I like it to fill my palm and it's generally good. Right, on the monitor, as I said, that's the dearest thing I've ever spent on this system. The next one would be the graphics card that powers it. It's a Hewlett-Packard ZR30W monitor, and that, if you didn't know, is a beach on the Greek islands. It's empty that. Yes. I always like to have an empty bin. Download. Agios Philly Beach in the Greek islands, in case you've been there. In case you're wondering, those are women from the latest edition of Big Brother. I always like to capture pictures of them, the ones I find attractive. That's Jade. Isn't she lovely? Gorgeous legs. That's Sarah. She was evicted before Jade. She's nice. Got a bit of a dirty mouth. That's Ashleen. She was in Big Brother 7, but they brought her in for this one. She's a game girl. That's when she just came out, and that's Joel. He's still in there. Hope he doesn't win. And those are screen captures. There she is. What I was saying about the TV. That TV card. That's what it comes up as. The TV guide for British TV. All the channels there. Back. Or you click on live TV and it brings up a TV screen. Yeah. That's how I watch Big Brother. The TV there, the Digital Spy Forum and the VPA, because the link to where I usually go sometimes is a bit dodgy, so I switch to another IP address. I usually have this light on instead of the main light there, because that one is 40 watts, that's only 11 watts, and it helps to cut down electric bill. That's the, if you can zoom out of the way, I can't go anymore. That's the desk. It's a custom job at our Jeff. My first older brother built it for me, as he's good at that. I was going to buy one, but he said he'll build one for me, and as you can see, it's like a desk and bookshelf. When I turn 60, I'm gonna have a sort out of that lot, because it's, as you can see, it's a mess. It's been like that for a while, and I'll be having a clear out. These books here I did originally get, as well as the 3D Studio Max, to help me see if I could get a job in the IT design work by going learning about the packages. Them I've got the 3D Studio Max, the 3D Studio Max disc, which I got from somebody down south. He kindly sent me it, but I never did use it, so it can go in the recycling bin for books at my local tip just up the road from here. In this, there was a separate set of drawers, but Jeff joined the desk up, connected it to its screws and that, so I got something to keep. The top drawer I keep all my computer stuff in, the receipts for the bits and bobs, and brushes for dedusting when I do the dedusting, and anything to do with the computer goes in the top drawer. I'm clearing out that as well sometime. The middle drawer is just all stationery which are used, clippers, not clippers, staplers, anything to do with stationery goes on that. And the bottom drawer is just anything, just odds and sods, me car insurance cover and light bulbs and that for when the bulb pops, which it will do sooner or later. As you can see, I cleared off all the papers and that. Papers pile up if you don't clear them off. Lens wipes for my glasses. I think that's about it. There's my clock, which I use for keeping an eye on it, because you seeing on the little clock there you tend to not notice, but with that one I can keep an eye on the time. As you can see, those movies and that I'll be having to sort out and general tidy up when I do it one level at a time, and it'll all be decluttered. I think that's about it, people. Right, it's 4:05 now. I'll be making a cup of tea and then I'll probably do a bit of Battlefield 4 gameplay. Can't do any more even line because I'm just not in the mood to doing that. So take about 20 minutes to upload this to my channel, and then another 15 to process that. So say 5:05, this video should be available for the world to see, and then get the gameplay probably another hour, 2 hours or so after that. But until then, right people, you know the routine: like, dislike, subscribe, whatever it is you want to do. It's completely up to you. So now you're seeing what my rig is like and what I use to access the internet, or as I call it, my window on the world, and what I use for playing games on. So until the next time, bye.